What is up, guys? It is Raj from iStudent. We are live streaming today to talk about a few very important things I thought was really interesting and I wanted to talk about with you guys. It's a few cool tech things, it's a few cool life things, there's a few things that really I want to get off my chest because I want to be more honest with you guys. I want to be more honest with my viewers. And I want to be just more honest with my subscribers, more honest with myself in general. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the first big thing. And that is, if you have an iPhone 7 and you're getting a no service thing, well, congratulations. Because Apple's decided they are going to give you some really good and easy repairs with this. So if you are having this issue, you no longer need to fret. That is correct. You no longer need to fret. Everything will be taken care of now for you. It seems to be a hardware defect. It's probably not going to be that big of an issue. They're tackling this before there's a really big commotion, like with the iPhone 4 with antenna gate, with iPhone 6 and bend gate. Yeah, so they're really tackling it, but it was still something really important to know, because if you have an iPhone 7 and you're having these issues right now, well, then you're lucky because you get to have it fixed. So kudos to you. Apparently, Apple's not always trying to go after your money. Second up is something that seems really cool. It's all over the news right now, but I really thought it was kind of cool, and I want to talk about it, and that is the new Vont smart glasses from Intel. And that's what they look like right there. And the most important part of these is that, you know, there's no camera that's going to creep people out. There's no gesture area like some BMW cars. There's no like screen or anything like that. No lens or no speaker, no microphone, but there is a lens. And you know, from pictures and everything, they look just like eyeglasses. But apparently, when you wear them, it's like it's being projected onto your retina. And that's really cool. People are saying that it feels just like real glasses and that everything works really well with them. And that's totally freaking awesome to be able to do, to be able to get that in a way where Google Glass no longer, you know, seems all so funky. Because let's be honest, Google Glass, it did not look good. It did not look great. If you're enjoying this stream so far, let me know in the comments below, in the chat below. That really makes everything fantastic for me to know that you guys have that going on. It makes me really happy. If you're happy with the new changes, if you notice today, instead of streaming in 720p, we're still streaming in 720p, but there's more on the screen. I'm downscaling it right now from 1080 to 720, so the canvas is bigger so you guys can see more without me having to adjust stuff. This is especially handy when we're playing video games and stuff like that, but you know, showing pictures, that all comes in handy really well too. There's not as much moving around to have to do. The better part of this is that you're going to get more quality, more pixels, more everything for, you know, where you're going, what you're seeing, what you're doing. So that's really nice. If you're liking the music so far that's going on in the stream, let me know in the comments below. You can check out most of it in the description down below. You can check it out. You can listen to it. It's all copyright free, but you can go on to iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and get it. Speaking of Apple Music and Spotify, it is determined, it is assumed, it is analyzed, it is invested, whatever words you want to use for this, but the prophecy is coming true. It is foretold that Apple Music is about to surpass Spotify Music, and that is huge for Apple Music. Spotify's been around for so much longer. Apple Music came back out with iOS 8.4, iOS 9 really solidified it, especially with a great music app that for some reason they've taken away from us. But in that little time, we're on iOS 11 now. This came out in iOS 8.4, iOS 9 for sure. And the fact that we're already this far ahead to beating Spotify, that is completely amazing. And that goes to show you how great Apple Music is. I do have something coming out very soon that I'm going to be willing to talk about a little bit more, but it's going to bring a lot of functionality and enhance the Apple Music experience. I've been working on it for about 3 to 4 weeks now, so obviously it's functional. It's a functional proof of concept. There's still a lot more that needs to be discussed about it before I'm ready to just bring it up and talk about it for a lot. But keep your eye out for that. So yeah, next up on the list, we got some more stuff going on, but let's go first to the YouTube homepage because I'm starting to see this a lot. I don't really like it, so I'm going to switch. So you're going to see my webcam and my studio, but hopefully that's not going to be too much of an issue. We can go ahead and make this as seamless as possible. Cool. So yeah, I apologize for everything on the right side, but I really want to make sure I'm monitoring everything so that way we can make sure everything looks good. But here's what I'm talking about. It is Lou from Unbox Therapy, and I really want to talk about Lou from Unbox Therapy. When I first saw the Unbox Therapy channel, I really, really liked it. I really did. I enjoyed the content. I thought it was very cool. Since then, and I think it's something that we have to talk about. Since then, Lou and Unbox Therapy's content has just gone down. He's become very much a person who just says what he thinks his audience wants to hear. He doesn't keep it real with you anymore, but he always claims to keep it real with you. And that's the real problem here, is that Lou, and maybe I'm just taking this out of context, but pretty much every video I've seen thus far of him as of recent, it all follows the same clickbait title. It all follows the same clickbait picture. Every part of his episode is very formulaic. And there's nothing wrong with having a formula. Where the problem comes in is, will people get tired of the same repeated formula? If people will get tired of the same man-child act. And I'm not trying to throw shade at Lou. I mean, I think Lou's a cool guy, but I have to disagree with a lot of the content he's been putting out later. I used to be a really big fan of him, like I said, and like all of his videos recently, like you can tell, a lot of these thumbnails, the exact same. That's not bad. If it's working for him, it's working for him. But let's go to his channel, because he recently posted a video, unboxing Jack's new laptop. For so long, he's held this whole entire little idea that there's a person named Jack. Maybe there is a guy named Jack. Maybe it just stands for Just a Camera Kids. But I'm going to play a little bit of it so you understand exactly what's happening. So, real quick, let's pause the music so you can really understand what's going on here. Because it gets a little annoying after a while, to be completely honest with you. So we're back. Let's go full screen. If we can go full screen. So he talks a lot about the MacBook Pro for a second. Convenient that, he talks a lot of crap about Apple because that's what his audience wants to hear a lot. But then at the end of the day, he still goes back and gets the MacBook Pro. So we're going to skip a little bit ahead. And it goes like a regular unboxing video so far. He gets his little spiel a little bit longer. That's fine, whatever. But finally, we started getting to that, and it's a mirror, and it's turning into a horror movie now. That's cool, I guess. So that's Jack, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going with it. It's just a camera. He's just having his own little fun, trying to think. And you know what? That's not fine. I mean, that's fine. You wanna get 1 million views that way? Sure. But come on. You got to read these comments. It's even getting a little toxic now. And that's a real problem in today, right? We're trying to be the generation that ends clickbait. We're trying to be the generation that fixes all of this stuff. And instead what's happening is there's no point. There's no point when we have popular YouTubers that will continue to do this because that's what their audience wants to see. So we're going to take a quick little break here. We're going to show you a little bit more. We're going to have the music come back for a little bit. We're just going to be very casual. We're going to talk about, just normal, casual things. So the first thing that we want to talk about is a good slow cooker recipe. If you're slow cooking, doing stuff like that, we got you coming up in the next live stream that will be happening in very, very few minutes. We're going to be talking a lot about how to make a good cup of coffee. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff, and we're going to be talking about the new apps that I'm working on. I teased this a little bit on Twitter. and that's great. We got Off to Golf is the first app we're going to talk about. And talk about my experience designing Discuss, a great anonymous app that everyone should go download. And third, we're going to be discussing my biggest and most ambitious project yet, Chatty. Then if you're lucky, I will give you a little sneak preview, a little sneak discussion about the app I talked about that's going to extend the functionality of Apple Music. This is a live stream, of course. It's going to happen in a few minutes. Of course, videos will be posted as soon as YouTube processes them. Gonna stick to this live stream format unless someone has a problem with it and wants to see other things. I'm gonna try to do experimentation this week with live streams at different times. Thank you guys so much for watching this video or watching this live stream if you tuned in. If you tuned into this live stream right now and you want to say anything at all, go ahead and give me that live chat right now. You want to like this video, go ahead and like this video. You want to dislike this video, go ahead and dislike this video. Just tell me what went wrong. Tell me what you didn't like. Let me know. I'm just trying to make you happy. I'm just trying to make you happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you liked it, hit like. If you didn't, hit dislike. Make sure to sub for more content like this if you really liked it. This is Raj from iStudent, and have a great day.